first time, and those of you who've already been and used the new facility. This centre's fast becoming a focal point for local people, and this open day provides a chance to find out about everything that's on offer here. On behalf of local residents and the library service, I'd like to thank the Big Lottery and the City Council for providing the £1.7 million that it took to develop this centre library. Local adults and young people have been helping the library service and our partners to put together a really interesting programme of events and activities over the coming year. The Library Centre will help local people to develop their skills in a whole range of areas and will show how making the right lifestyle choices will lead to a longer and healthier life. The big secret of this centre library is that people will have a really good time while learning, and we expect many centre users to go on to greater things in the future. I've been talking to some of them earlier. While on the subject of a healthier lifestyle and going on to greater things, it's my great pleasure to introduce Rosemary Conley, who is a local girl made good. Rosemary has become the country's diet and fitness guru, has written many cookbooks, has made a range of fitness DVDs and provides exercise classes across the country. In fact, runs a whole fitness empire. Rosemary, could I call upon you just to say a few words about how the centre can help local people and give us a few words of advice on living in a healthy way?
Sure, well it's a joy to be here, but can you hear me alright if I just bring out my phone? That's fine.
Let's go.
How
do you switch on?
Further away from the speaker.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2.
There? 1, 2, yes, we're there, we're in business. Great. First of all, what a fantastic centre this is. It's beautiful, it's convenient, and what I love so much about it is the fact that the community have actually been involved in its design, creation, what it actually contains, and I congratulate all of you. I'm thrilled that the Big Lottery have actually given money to such a worthwhile project. I'm delighted that the City Council have got right behind it and enabled something to be very effectively helpful to the New Parks residents. That's what we need. Now, I'm hugely proud of Leicester and Leicestershire. I've lived in Leicester and Leicestershire all my life, and I think it is a great city, a great county, perfectly placed in the middle of the United Kingdom, and we need things like this to actually put our pride back, because I think over the recent years, for whatever reason, nobody's fault, just the way this has happened, I think we've lost a little bit of that pride, and I think we want to bring that pride back in. Now, I'm very much involved in the whole area of diet and fitness. I write diet books as well as cookery books and so on, and of course do the fitness DVDs. What I see every day is lives changing because they take on board some advice about eating more healthily, and I'm thrilled to see that we've actually got a healthy cafe here in the middle of the library. That is this a first? Is this the first sort of ever? Yeah, it's absolutely fabulous to be able to have healthy food. Anything that's got go. Let's be absolutely honest here. People love food. You know, we publish a magazine. It's been published since 1996. We've just done our 100th edition of it. And when we've done focus groups and we've asked people, you know, what do you like? It's food. Food is what they want. So we just put pages of recipes and things in there because we like food. And I have to say we like food a bit too much. And the problem is it's obviously causing us to have a very overweight nation. And we need to educate people towards eating less fat and eating more healthy, low-fat foods and having those foods available. And unfortunately, a lot of children don't even know some of the foods, as Jamie Oliver highlighted recently. And it's so important that here we've got healthy foods available for people to try. They can come here and eat a healthy lunch or a healthy evening, whatever. And to have a facility like this, where it's all absolutely on tap, you've got the literature obviously on the shelves, so people can become educated through that. on any subject, not just heart and fitness. And they can also go and use the internet. And anybody who's interested, please go on to rosemaryconley.tv, www.rosemaryconley.tv. It's a whole internet TV channel, and it's devoted, it's free, and it's there to help educate people towards a healthier lifestyle. I've been asked to say a few words about what should we do to be healthier, and basically we need to eat less and we need to do more. And I could stop my advice right there, because that basically sums it up. We've got into the habit of eating too much on our plate, too big a portions, and so that it's become the norm that we eat the whole pizza, or we eat the whole, actually pizza is, it gets a pretty bad press, and it's only because you're having a ginormous one and you eat all of it that it's really doing you a massive amount of, giving you far too many calories than you actually need. And that when you put the food onto your plate, you're just having probably about twice as much as you actually need. And our bodies, we don't have to go out there and hunt our dinner, and we don't have to take our washing down to the river and bang it on a stone, and we don't even have to take our rugs out onto the line and beat it to death to get the dust out of them. We live in a labour-saving environment these days. We drive everywhere, we don't walk as much as we should, and then we eat twice as much as we should do. So these are the problems that we're facing. So unless we take responsibility for what we eat, and we eat more healthily, and we do more physical activity, and I understand there's an activity area upstairs, which I really hope people will use, and it's about finding a form of exercise that you love doing. I want to go and have a go at the hula hooping upstairs in a minute. And it's about doing something that you love, that it's different. And I'm not a swimmer. It's too wet. It takes too much getting ready afterwards, and I can't swim very well anyway. There's no point in somebody saying to me, you ought to go swimming. I'm not going to do it. So it's about finding something that you actually like doing, that you feel good after you've done it, and you want to do it again. And that's what having a suite upstairs and a variety of classes that you might be able to go to is all about, finding something that you love doing. If you can combine the not eating as much, eating low fat, and doing some activity, and I know our Lord Mayor-elect here is taking on a campaign for himself in his year of office to actually walk to all his city engagements. I think that's such a fantastic initiative, and I'm going to help the Lord Mayor to lose a few pounds during his year of office. So he asked me, I'm not being rude here. And it's going to be a very exciting engagement for us to be able to do that. And I really, really want other people to take on the example of the Lord Mayor in this way. And here it's on a plate, pardon the pun. But everything is here for you. You can learn about it, you can do, and you can eat more healthily. So I am thrilled, I'm proud to be here today to officially open this wonderful library. And also to, it's great that so many of you are here today. The volunteers that I know come along here and help and support. It's just magnificent. This is Leicester at its best. And I love it when I see it in this sort of initiative, and to see it, I've been involved in initiatives that sort of go from that sort of conception stage through to actual final stages, and it is so exciting. And I've been very kindly offered a fee to come here today to say these few words, and that fee is going to be given to STEPS Conductive Education Centre, a charity that I'm very, very supportive of. And STEPS is at Shepshed, and it has some children from around this area, all across Leicestershire, Northamptonshire, Rutland, Lincolnshire, and Northamptonshire, if I've not already said it, and Derbyshire. It's a catchment for all of those areas, and it's like the Petto Institute, but it's here in our locality. The facilities are free, and if you have a child that has Down syndrome or cerebral palsy, STEPS is an absolute lifeline.